Good morning, everybody. It's Paula from the 411 on Manifesting. Welcome back to my channel. We are here in Red Deer at the Red Deer Women's Trade Show. We are day 2. It is so much fun. We are having a great time. And I got a special guest today, the lovely Katelyn from Mystic Mini Aura Photography. And we're sitting at her booth, and we kind of decided today that we're going to do a vlog on the aura photography because it's so amazing. There's so many more facets to it. So I'm going to let Katelyn, I'm going to turn it over to her.
Hello everybody. I'm Katelyn. Nice to be here. Thanks for having me, Paula. So excited. So aura photography is what I do. So what it is, it's a biofeedback reader that you put your hand on, and it reads your energy pulses from your little paws, just one of them, but from your paw, and you get to see a visual of your aura, and it simultaneously does a chakra scan at the same time. So not just do we get to see your aura and I tell you about your aura, but we also get to take a look at your chakra levels, your energy levels, and it's pretty amazing.
So I had yesterday, kind of before we started, I just had my picture taken, so I put my hand on the little thing there and it all came up. And one thing, I've had my aura photo taken a couple times, and one thing I've never had on it before is fractured, was it auras or chakras?
Fractured chakra.
Fractured chakra. Fractured throat chakra. So, and interestingly enough, so Katelyn and I were roomies this weekend at an Airbnb.
Sleepover.
And it was so fun. We had the cutest Airbnb. But we were just like visiting and bonding Friday night and kind of sharing some stories and, you know, as you do. And, you know, I kind of shared a personal story with her, and it was like a little bit uncomfortable and out of my comfort zone, but it went really good. It was received well, and it was great. It's part of my healing process. So when I had my photo taken yesterday morning, my chakras was fractured.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never had that before, and I didn't really know what that meant. And it was because I had opened up and I had shared something kind of personal, and it sort of broke through that. So I'm actually going to have it done again today, and I'll sort of see where I'm at with it and if I've kind of
integrated it.
Yeah, I guess is a good way to put it. So.
Yeah, because I find, especially with the fractured chakras, that even just bringing awareness to what it could be from, it helps energetically just align things in you. It helps integrate it just a little bit to be like, oh, I'm not just crazy. I'm not gaslighting myself. That was potentially kind of uncomfortable. That
gaslighting
it's okay.
myself. That is interesting.
Yeah.
I actually really like that. So typically this will be probably my 4th maybe picture that I had, and I'm always the same. I'm always yellow and green. Actually the last time I had it I was yellow, green, and a little bit blue, I think.
Yeah.
So what is yellow?
Yellow is the color of happiness. It is the sunshine. It is walking outside and feeling the warmth on your skin.
Love it.
Yeah.
And what is green?
Green is a transformative healing color, and that's what it means to me, because it's all interpretations for whoever sees it, but I view green as a very transformative healing color, meaning that it'll take the shape of whatever healing either yourself needs or what another person's energy needs at that time.
Okay, and so I'm actually right across from the Mystic Mini Aura Photography booth.
Kitty Corner Buddies.
Kitty Corner Buddies. So I kind of was able to like peek over at people when they were from Katelyn's computer, when they were getting their photo taken, and I saw one lady yesterday was super red.
Oh yeah, she was super red.
So what is red?
Red is the fire color. A lot of people associate it with anger and aggression because that's what we're conditioned to believe when we see that color red. We're just like, ooh, it's big and bold and all scary.
Interesting.
But it's not. It's very much a fiery, beautiful, passionate color. It's a controlled bonfire, if you will, when you look into it and you just feel all of these things coming up and you just scry into the fire and you're just like, this is amazing. Things just come up and it's just this powerhouse energy, this movement. Let's go, let's do this in such a big, bold, beautiful way.
Oh wow, I love that one. And one I actually don't see very often is purple. Like I haven't seen, and I like, because my friends and I all get the aura photography done, we've all looked at each other's pictures. I don't see a lot of purple. So to me, purple would signify if you had like intuitive abilities, but I could be wrong. So what's purple?
So I view purple because purple is the crown color, so it's your crown chakra. So I view it as a very spiritual color, how connected you are to the divine, in the way of how open are you to receiving and to giving things without judgment. Because what is spirituality if it is just being open and not judging anything, just taking what is yours and leaving the rest, taking what resonates and what's leaving the rest. And so I find when people have purple in their aura, that they trust this person's energy to just be open, to be a safe space. So that's how I view that purple, and it comes from a very ethereal place, which is beautiful.
Do you find that, I mean, I know that there's a guide to the different colors for auras. Like, I know that you kind of have that you go with.
Yeah.
But do you find that if you get somebody that sits down, that maybe their colors can actually mean something else for them?
Oh, 110%.
Because I actually wondered about that, and I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, so that happens a lot with red, because not a lot of people connect with that fiery, passionate red, because it's uncomfortable for people.
Right.
And so when I see red, I'm just like, does what I explained to you resonate with you? And they're like, no, not really. I'm really more reserved. So sometimes when we see colors that people don't resonate with, that means that their energy is trying to call forth something within that color. That somewhere in their body, maybe they thought of an idea and they want to do it. They have this passion, they have this drive, but something is stopping them. And that's what I call the shadow side of the chakras, meaning that you don't quite connect with it. You don't have that mind, body, spirit connection with it.
Right. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's there in your energy to really try and get you going. But if you don't use it, you lose it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. One thing too I wanted to talk about, would you mind to grab your book?
Oh, yeah.
Because Katelyn just designed this really, really cool book that goes with the readings, which I love. I haven't seen this before. So, and do you also email a report after an aura photo?
Yeah, I email the system report that the system itself generates,
Okay.
which has a lot of information on it. It's 13 pages long, and it talks about your different color of auras and your main aura personality color, which is your most dominant color, which isn't always the one that shows the most.
Right.
Which is crazy. It's just your strongest color in that photo. And it also has a bunch of different graphs. You get to see your chakra levels, and then it has an emotion meter to see how your aura is doing. Yeah, it's very interesting stuff.
So she does email you a ton of information anyway on the reading, but you also get this. It's backwards, sorry. But Katelyn designed and wrote a beautiful, beautiful book. I'll let you tell everybody about it.
It is an aura color guide, just for some more information. And so how aura photography captures your aura, little explanation, because I'm really bad at it.
You're not, though. You think you are, but you're not.
Just gaslighting myself.
You're gaslighting yourself.
It happens.
Oh, we just talked about that, yeah.
It's terrible. And then it talks about the colors in your aura, just to state what they are, because some people don't know. They think it's a million different colors, which it definitely can be, but this system just does the Roy G. Biv. Colors of the rainbow.
Love that.
Yeah, and then it goes into just a brief description of every color and what it can mean. So, for example, yellow is the optimist, because what is optimism if not sunshine, happiness, that brightness. And then blue is the communicator, because it's your throat chakra. And then it goes into every single color. So in your aura photo, there's 5 different areas. You have the top, the middle, the bottom, and then the left and the right area. So you can have 5 different colors in your aura photo, and each one in its placement means something different. And the book goes into that in all 5 different areas for every single color. And then it also how others experience your energy and what it means when you don't resonate with that energy, because there is a message in if you don't resonate with that energy, but it still means something. Just because you don't resonate with it doesn't mean that it's incorrect. It definitely still means something. And when people don't resonate and they're like, this means nothing to me, I'm just like, okay, let's talk about the opposite side of it. And they're like, oh my God, you're right.
See, and I would never have known that. I wouldn't have known that there's an opposite to what you're not and then in that case I would just be like, this, I don't feel anything, I don't see anything, I'm good.
Right? And then you just kind of move on.
Yeah. But going into the opposite of it.
Exactly. There's messages in everything. Everything always means something in your aura and in your chakras. You just have to find what that message means to you on the inside and how that makes your whole body feel.
That's
which
amazing.
is amazing. So yeah, you get one of these with every session, and then on the back it's a meditation how to connect with your aura, because a lot a people don't.
Oh, what a great
As much as we
idea.
talk about energies, I feel the energy of the room when I walk in.
Yeah.
You felt the aura
Yes.
of everybody.
Or a person, yeah. Now, these come with your reading, so $45 for an aura photo, and then you get this book. These books are, is that right? Am I
Yes.
saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For today only. Usually I sell them.
So is it kind of like a market thing that you do include them?
Yeah.
But they are, she does sell these, and they're only $5, and they're amazing. And I'm not sure if it was this card or not, but I actually got a little card with.
Oh, it was this one. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. These are so neat. So this is actually just a little synopsis, because we kind of forget, right? There's a lot of information that we get with the reading. So this on the back, Katelyn actually wrote about my fractured throat chakra, or like center there. So I didn't forget about it, and I got to see kind of where they were all sitting. So I really, really liked that. I thought that was super cool. Because again, it's just a ton of information.
It's a ton of information.
You don't remember it. So.
Yeah. And you just never know. When you bring forth something to the front of your brain, the red car theory, you say, hey, let's talk about red cars, and then you see them all day long.
Absolutely.
We talk about your chakras, but if you just leave and you don't get to actually continuously think about it, then it's just blue, 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 abstract thought, goodbye. But I give you this, and
then,
who knows, maybe you have a conversation with somebody and you look down and you're like, oh my God, this is what this means.
Oh.
Boom, aha moment.
Something else cool that happened yesterday. The people next to us can see the monitor. So Katelyn had gone to get something to eat, or would drink water or walk or whatever, and I was standing at my booth, and they were like, can you come here for a minute? Do you know why the screen keeps turning a different color? And I'm like, there's probably energies in here. There could be energies in the building. So it literally was going different colors once in a while, and it caught their eye because it was sort of tilted towards them. So that just kind of goes to, and nobody's touching that thing, by the way. So that just goes to show you kind of how powerful auras and energies are all around us. It is amazing.
It is.
Thank you so much, Katelyn, for being with us. Thank you for watching. I really like to do these little guest spotlights when I'm sort of with someone that has another business. It's a ton of fun. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. And Katelyn is available for parties, for events, to book aura sessions, anything like that. Follow her page, Mystic Mini Aura, on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you, everybody. If nobody tells you this week, have an amazing day, and I love you. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.